Hi, Guido Fox here. Welcome by a new book report. Today I want to discuss with you this wonderful book, Meditation, the Workbook, nearly 300 pages of information about meditation, mental health, and how you can grow into consciousness, how you can raise your consciousness. And that's very, very important because when you raise your consciousness, you will become so blissful, so calm, so tranquil, so relaxed, so happy, so healthy, so warm inside, and so chill and relaxed how you walk on the street, that people are really, really watching you. Wow, this guy is so happy. Is something wrong about him? Took he drugs or something? No, it's just raising, raising your level of consciousness. And one of the things you need to learn, that is meditation. And in this book you find all meditation tricks and meditation exercises, and how you meditate on a chair, and which physics is important there. It's all about in this book. But it's not really a practical course about meditation. It's also going in why we're doing meditation, why it's so important for your life, and what are the deeper mental reasons and motives and underlying psychology, what's going on there in the process. First question, page 10, 56, 18, is why we meditate and why it's so important nowadays. In the past, we lived in a nature between the beautiful trees, and we had more peace to recover mentally by just watching the nature in our surroundings. And nowadays we are watching on our phones, and we are watching television, and we have so much things, information, what is coming to us. So we have a lot of information what has to be adapted in our minds and to recover in our minds. And also the information what is coming to us is very low dense information. It's not really deep knowledge information. If I'm opening my phone, I see the reels of the mass media is coming, the reels and the reels and the reels. And it's a bunch of information, and it's a bunch of low dense garbage information, addictive garbage information. That meditation is very important to clean yourself, to cleansing yourself from this dense, low value information what is coming to you. Next to it, we have a very stressful life full of work and family, and it causes a lot of tensions, right? family tensions, children are busy, children are stressful, your stress on your work, tensions with your colleagues on work, all those kind of things needs meditation at least 1 or 2 hours per day to recover just from these situations. That is one of the main motives why we have to go into meditation. B, it's part of human being. Religious activity and meditation in the extremest form. I would say the most important form. A lot of people are going into some religious rituals, but only a few people are going into 1 or 2 hours meditation per day. It is part of our nature. It is part of being a human. It's part of your religious, spiritual development. So it is the circumstances of this new world full of low dense mass media information in your YouTube reels, and B, it's part of human being that we have to go into meditation. We need it, our system needs it, and our development underlying human needs is also needing it. Every soul wants to become enlightened. Every soul wants to go further in life. Every soul wants to develop him or herself. So your soul wants it, so you have to give this bread and wine to your soul. That's very, very important. When you meditate 1 or 2 hours per day and you slightly go inside and you feel your warm chakras, your magnetism inside, you feel your warmth, ecstatic chakras in your body, then you really, really connect for the first time to your real self. The first time to your real out of the matrix self. Before it was just a mirroring from the system where you grew up. It was your fake self. When you go into meditation, you find your real self. And at the moment you find your real self, your real nature self, your deeper self, your deepest layer in your energetic system, you can connect to other persons on a deeper level. Before, your relationships were very flatty, were very simple, were nothing to compare. When you're in deep meditation, you can reach the source, the deeper layers of the other person too. So if you're going inside and if you're going in deep meditation, then you really can also connect with other people on a deeper level. That is calling real connection, and that is really rare in society, that you have a real connection with another human being. So that's a very cause. That's a very cause. That's a very new phenomenon. when you go inside, it delivers you also opportunities to deeper connection with other people. When page 31, we go further in this very interesting book about meditation, the Workbook. If you're going more in meditation, you become also more aware about past events, positive events from your past and negative events. You can heal your past. You can heal your past through meditation. And also, what is very important, you can see the links from your past events. You can see easily patterns. And when you can see the patterns in the history of your life, you can learn from them and you become aware for new dangers in your life. You can be solve solutions more on an early stage because you see the patterns of the history, so you become very, very sharp. Your mind is becoming very, very sharp, and you learn from the past. If you stay unconsciousness, you're not learning from the past. You can heal now and you can learn now from past events. That is very, very interesting, I think. When you pass the 1 and 2 hours meditation per day, right? The most people are staying by 15 minutes or 20 minutes per day, but it's too less. You never come in deeper realms. You have to go to that 1 or 2 hours per day, maybe 3 hours. Try it out. Page 31 again. It's like holiday. Did you remember that you were on holiday and you put your phone aside and you were lying in your bed and you were stand up, you go to the breakfast and you were watching the water in the swimming pool or the water in the beach, and the first 2-3 days will be very, very difficult. You're lying there, you say, what to do in my life? And your brains are still loading full of information. Your brains are still overloading from the year of hard work. And slowly, when you come in this holiday mood, you become more peaceful and you think, what's going on? Well, my mind is becoming more tranquil. My mind is becoming at ease. And it's then the holiday is really starting, right? You become on another frequency. You become in a chill mood. And that's what also meditation is bringing in your life. At the first times it will be a little bit shocking, it will be a little bit strange, but slowly you think, wow, I come in a kind of holiday frequency. So I actually don't need holiday. I am so blissful and happy with my life. I don't need holiday because meditation is giving me the same feelings as what I have when I'm going on holiday. So meditation is the start of your holiday. So enjoy your meditations. Enjoy your long-term meditations. I found it a very interesting observation in this amazing book. And when you go into meditation for long hours, you become the unfathomable and phantomable, mysterious and kind of mysterious guy like Christ, with deeper layers and mysterious sprinkling eyes, and you really become an changeable and changing person. You are a really person what did some real personal development. You become an higher human being, like Jesus, like Socrates, like Osho, uh, like Ramana Maharshi. So all the spiritual guys, their change, the crystallization of the body, the crystallization of your inner lines, causes that you become a higher spiritual being. Page 210, you become more male. If you are a male and you are a little bit afraid for your male side, or your male side is not developed so much, with meditation you become more open. You become an open flower. So your real male, what is suppressed by the matrix, by our feminine society, is coming out. So you feel more male with meditation. And a lot of guys are saying, meditation is for females. It is so feminine. It is so weak. No, if you're sitting there on your chair and you have a tough body language and you're going inside, you're become an open flower where the male energy is can easily going out, right? You become more male and you become also more female. You become more intuitive. You become more feeler with meditation. So also your female qualities is rising. You become a total package. You become that higher spiritual being. Your total package is becoming strong and your total package becoming whole. And it's the same vice versa for females. When you are a female, you suppressed your male side, or you suppressed your female side in this society. Females has to become more male, and you have to be tough in the work dynamics. And if you're going into meditation, you found your female side. You found your female energy. And with meditation, you become an open flower, and that female energy is coming out. And the same with male and females, you also become more male, because you as a female has also male qualities, and that male qualities in making decisions and direction in your life is becoming stronger and stronger too. So you become a total package, right? So that's also the development. You become more total, so more feminine and male qualities in balance with each other. In the evolution, it is necessary to be male and female. That is polarity, that is love, that is making children. And actually, you start your spiritual process after the evolution. So, after the evolution, you start into your spiritual journey and you become more and total package. So, that's the reason why we growing as a person, we growing towards each other, males and females, after the evolution. And what's happening is our society is that we go before the evolution, we are already packed in kind of systems, and the female has to be a male and the male has to become more female, and that is not the right track. Last topic is page 218, and that is that you become more tranquil, you become more calm, you become more relaxed, if you're going into meditation. And the first time you becoming yourself without the matrix stress pressures. The first time you becoming real and real yourself. You feel yourself calm, relaxed, open, shining, tension less person. And that's the first time when I talked with you earlier, right, that you found yourself. You found yourself through meditation. Thank you for watching and see you by the next book report. Bye bye.